Well, hello everyone. This is Charlie Sixulu back again. I've been staring at this for a bit because we have two very serious players in this battle who I've never seen bring a crazy army. Uh, but I had to pour myself some Macallan because, god damn it, I'm gonna need it. But well, if you enjoy me losing my mind looking at these battles, drop a like and a subscribe. Uh, This one was actually brought from one of Joe's live streams. I know, we get so many of them. Because they're usually very close battles. They're really great. I do have one that's not coming up soon. Uh, well, the problem lies with two players, one on the attack, one on the defense. So it makes it fair. At least it's not two defenders screwing us over like like me and Lusitani last time. But we should get started. If you do have any videos you do want to show, I guess, write in the comments. There's an email. Just send it to that email. Uh, the first army, we're going to start with one army that's going to give me an aneurysm, and we're going to end with an army that's going to give me an aneurysm. So I spread the love out. First up is Swaby, brought to us by Riza46911. And if you've ever watched him on the streams or in some of our battle replays, he always brings the best armies. But this is 4 berserkers right here. 4 berserkers, because, that's what you want on attack. There's a swordmaster right there, which is his general. He's also got 4 Khemri bow women. But that's not all the women he's brought. He's decided also, though you can't see them all, to bring 6 of these bad girls, the spear women. And not all of them are that bad. With triple bronze chevrons, which are not the worst unit, but I wouldn't be bringing them always. I mean, where is it? Spear women, cavalry counter tactics. They got wedge. Of course they have wedge. They're a Swaby unit. Frenzy charge, encourage, hide in forest, and resistant cold. Just like Woden has spears, you normally, if you're going to bring them, bring like 1 or 2, just to add that encourage buff. Build out your flanks from cavalry charges and whatnot. No, they decided for 6, with 4 berserkers and 4 Khemri bow women and a swordmaster general. That's his army. Yeah. Let's go to Pergamon. Pergamon here is brought to us by Merciful. And we can't see everything, but he does have 7 Agima spears, including that general. Fixed ballista, you can kind of see his Agimas rotating around it. Normal things you see a lot of games, just so they don't get shot. We also have 4 picked peltists, and which I don't think we see any of them, so they're all hidden. So he's hiding as ranged, because those picked peltists are expensive and can be nasty, because they can do their damage at range and then just get in and do melee. It's like with the heavy Numidian skirmishers, where you get like 60 to 80 kills on the javelin throws, but then you'll pass 100 a lot of the times, just with the rest in melee. Obviously, don't use them as a frontline unit, but use them to flank. And of course, the last unit, his Galatian swords. Bergamon's an interesting one for attack because you do have to rely heavily on Agima spears, because your Galatian swords are going to just get shot on attack. Next up, we have Rise of Germania. Not playing a German faction, but playing a British one instead, as Iceni. Oh, Celtic. It's not actually British. Maybe Anglo? It's not even Saxon at this point. But that's not important. Mr. Germania here has a Heroic Rider Gen, which I think is hidden as well. Yes. No, here it is. Fun little boy. Interesting choice. Very good heavy cab, but with all those spears, cab seems a bit redundant. We also have 1 fixed ballista. Now he is hiding a unit, a very interesting unit, and that is a chariot. He's also got 2 ambushers he's hiding. So my guess is not over there, but he's hiding his 2 ambushers and his chariot over here. And he's planning on burning down that gate, and that is a spoiler that we are not going to get into right now. And maybe why they brought so many spears. On top of that, we have 3 Britain Slingers. You can see them right back there. 3 Britain Slingers. 2 Chosen Swordsmen. No, they're not even the Chosen Swordsmen. Where are they? Here they are. Right up here. I've always liked the Chosen Swordband look over the Heroic Nobles look. I would want to hear your answer. I just like the way they look compared to these boys back here. I think it's the shield for me. I think it is. And the armor style. But on top of that, we've got 2 Druidic Nobles, which I don't know if we've got. No, those are the Swordband. Next up, 3 Swordband. And 2 Heroic Nobles, which I showed back there. He is hiding the Druidic Nobles as well, interestingly enough. Very good Encourage unit. Maybe I'll remember to scroll over them while the combat's going on. They're not usually brought because they're smaller, but they are an interesting unit. And last one, over here. Mostly hidden is Nabatea, brought to us by Draconis. He's got another interesting general as well. He is a Side Chariot general. He's got a fixed ballista, 3 Nabatean heavy archers, 4 Nabatean axe warriors, 6 Nabatean swordsmen. I'm missing some unit. 4 noble swords, and of course these desert levy right here with 5 of them. I was just looking at this. These are all triple silver chevrons. God. Okay. Wild, crazy stuff. Oh, you know what? I might be lying to you. I think I put Nab Swordsman in their Desert Levy. Don't mind me. I'm just losing my mind, and I don't know why I said Nab Swordsman, because I don't have that written anywhere. I'm just used to Nabatea bringing the Swordsman. They're pretty sure it's 6 Desert Levy, not the Nabatean Swordsman. It's triple silver chevron. I don't know where I got this swordsman from. If it turns out he's got them, I apologize, but I don't think he does. I think I just slowly losing my mind from after work. But on defense, we've got some interesting factions. Shall Not Pass is playing as Tylus. He's got an Oathsworn General right over there. 4 Celtic Slingers, 2 Celtic Warriors. He's also got 2 Levy Freemen, 4 Thracian Warriors, and 7 Tribal Warriors. Now, it's interesting that he's brought some Tribal Warriors. Not Tribal Warriors, Thracian Warriors. As I said, I'm getting off work, I'm losing my mind. Because the next army is the King of Thracian Warriors. Mr. Joe on it is playing the Odrysian Kingdom, and he's got 5 Thracian nobles, including his general. Now, I need to check something, because if he hasn't done it, I'm gonna be deeply saddened. I am deeply saddened he didn't triple gold chevron any of these nobles. They all need to be triple gold chevron, in my opinion. He's got 2 Thracian horsemen, which are right over here, as well as 4 Thracian slingers, 1 spear, which was right by that gate. Again, the most elite unit. The spear and the Levy Freeman, that's how you hold. Nothing's getting past those 2 units combined. But on top of that, he's got 4 additional just regular Thracian boys, Thracian warriors, which are hiding right here in the back. Right back here. Next up, we have Smart Hawk. He is bringing Saba. Saba's got 2 Marib Camel Cataphracts, including that general. And are they both? No. He also has a Desert Heavy Lancer, which, let's get that. So those Camel Cataphracts right there, if you're fighting Saba, expect at least 2, to be perfectly honest. The Desert Heavy Lancers, I actually really love this unit, because they're just fast and cheaper. And they're actually still very solid. They do lack that 40 armor compared to that Cataphract's 110. So they're not going to survive a charge, but they'll do some real damage. He also has 4 Sabine archers, which are up here. Just spread around. On top of that, he's got a Desert Levy and 4 Noble Swords. So, Something else interesting that I noticed is both Nabatea and Saba have brought a bunch of noble swords. I'm not too much of a fan of that because noble swords, fun fact, do not have javelins. Where is one of these noble swords? Are they all back here? Yeah. These suckers, though they look cool, kind of cool. I'd still prefer Chosen Sword band, look-wise. They don't have javelins. Their real big feature is literally they got Encourage. Their stats aren't that amazing, but they have Encourage. That's why you bring them, like you bring the Spearwomen and Wooden Ass Spears. But to bring 4 of them is a lot for me, and we'll see how it goes. Maybe I am completely insane, and I don't know how to play Desert Faction. But we also have, where is it? We have 4 Sabine Swordsmen, as we zoomed in on one of them. But I want to find this last unit, because it is a Sabine Spearman. And I don't know the last time I've seen this unit. Sabine Spearman. Look at those boys. They're fun boys. Haven't seen one in a long time. Probably just to fill in the army. Now the last... I've kind of normalized myself out. We got through one aneurysm. We have relatively interesting and normal armies for the factions that we got. And then we get to Norris. He's famously known for playing very conservative, never messing around. I'm just kidding. He does this all the time. But it is an aneurysm. He's got 5 Cartly Axemen, including the general. I'm thinking he chose the Cartly Axemen because he couldn't get this next unit as a general, which is his 5 Galatian Royal Guard. There's the Carrion. Look, it's a nice Carrion, and then Galatian Royal Guard. Then he's got 3 more back there and 1 over there. So, his front line's going to be very weak, but, that Galatian Royal Guard is where all of his money is. He's also got 4 Egyptian Slingers. But let's be honest, he probably brought them just so he could afford it. It is the only thing he could afford. But that is all for the army comps. I'll see you in a bit after I regain my sanity. Ooh, look, little deer. I think we'll leave it on them as we jump into the battle. Well, everyone, let's get on in. Hit that. Look at those nice little deer. Just completely normal. No one's sneaking out immediately. Oh, this side is, though. Looks like he's going to keep the desert general in the desert back for a bit. Ooh, he got one. Look at that. He actually managed to get one. Yeah, the angle's slightly off. He might actually be able to get those Nat boys. Iceni and the Saba, or not the Saba, the Pergamon are going to be too difficult to get to. But he might actually be able to snipe those Nabatean ones. I actually want to keep this up for a bit. I want to see. So it looks like it's only just the Thracians coming out. The general's still sitting back there. Let's see if we get another shot from the artillery. What artillery did Egypt bring? Egypt brought an onager on the wall. Interesting. Really shaking things up. Interesting. I heard a shot. Yeah, here comes Swaby. Interesting how he's keeping those guys continually back. And Tylus is coming out initially with some of his levies. Looks like he's going to protect the walls with some of his levies so those slingers can get in and do some real damage. Because he does have Thracian slingers and Celtic slingers. 3 of the armies brought slingers. Interesting. Eildon, you normally, on defense, see a bit more archers because you can get archers just set up right here and just shoot in. Same with over here. Over here. There's lots of good spots for archers on this map. Ooh. That's still 3. Still haven't seen those ambushers. They're those nobles. Let's see if their noble swordsmen look any different. No, they're exactly... Ooh, their armor's different. They got a bit more... Hold on, Saba. Did you get the short end of the stick with the nobles? No. They both have gold. Okay. I just didn't remember the gold. This is an interesting move. You pull out of the gate and then you just hide here. That way, if they weren't paying attention in the beginning, you get them out before they get closer to the wall. Especially when everyone jumps immediately into artillery stands so they can start doing damage, stuff like that. In case you don't know, you can actually jump in and manually fire artillery by clicking on the artillery and toggling cinematic mode, or hitting insert. Oh, here that is. Oh god. Look at all these spearwomen. Are they leaving Pergamon on his own? Looks like it. That is... Trying to think. Maybe they saw that gate open and... No, because he looks like he's just standing in the middle. Which means he's leaving Pergamon on his own. I do not know how I feel about that one. Well, however I feel, the Desert Levy are starting their advance. Might have been a bit better for Nab if it was if it was the Nabatean swordsman that I was thinking. No, it's just these boys dressed in their boyfriend shirts. Looks like he's given up on trying to hit the artillery piece. That was a nice hit. Swaby's moving up very aggressively. Ooh, Pergamon. Pergamon getting involved in this fight. This is actually the perfect angle that Thracian Slingers want. The Galatian Swords are just dominating the initial fight. Let's see if the Thracians are paying attention. He's got to do is fire at that side. Shit, I think Odrissan Kingdom is just firing himself. So he hasn't noticed. Wasting. Oh, here it is. There we go. Pull him back, and now they're getting shots in. He must have just noticed. The spears are joining the fray. Nice. But here we have a nice little advance. A lot of swords band. Desert Levy coming in. And this Thracian Slinger's breaking off. This Thracian Slinger needs to get off because no one's over here to protect him. And you can get in a lot of trouble very fast. But here, Cartley's... Those Egyptian slingers got really injured. Oh gosh. But we had the first Galatian Royal Guard to protect that slinger. He's only lost 6 men. Was it to any of these guys? Possibly. But I mean, that is... He's at 108 kills. You gotta be kidding. 112. That number going up is insane. Like, that is actually a pretty insane progression. And more Desert Levy are getting into the fray, because that's what you need, more numbers. So 132. Oh, and some speed archers are shooting them the side, because that's, you know, that's what they needed. I'm surprised this guy isn't just... Oh, because they did move back. Now we have some spears getting engaged. At this point, just pull the Levy Freeman back. No, never mind. I see what they're doing. The spears are getting the engagement. Levy Freemen are going to get the next engagement at a better angle. Okay. First Desert Levy gone. Sword band getting shot in the side. Shots going in. That slinger's pretty much gone with 0 kills. Ooh. It's not good. And this Galatian Royal Guard is now starting to be shot, because that's the only way this guy's going to die. And he's at 216 kills with 100. He's lost less than 30 men, and he's at 220 kills. 220... Let's see what he's at when he's done. He needs to lose another 230 kills, losing 30 men. I think that is a hell of a trade right now. Obviously, the units aren't the best, but when you bring 6 units of chaff, and you can have 1 unit eliminate them all with very minimal casualties, and now they have to use ammo on it as well, it becomes really worth it. Oh gosh, that's a headhunt. Oh dear. They're just killing. It's actually just killing. I just watched that jump. Like, they kill like 4 at a time. Oh my gosh. They're going to be at 300 kill. What's going to run out first? They're 4 to 4. He got 300 kills before he dropped under 100 men. And I know a lot of people say they're just chaff. They're not important. We got to do a nice little archer hit here, Camry Bowen. And Thracian horsemen. Oh no. Now, Chimerian bowmen do have spears, but this is still going to be an initially good engagement for them. Especially with slingers going in, shutting them up, letting these Galatians get more kills, letting you fire into them. Even if you lose this unit, yeah, he's already destroyed one. One's about to die. That's well worth it. Now he's got to get out of there before the massive javelins come in. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Oh, he's just going to go back in. Okay. Interesting strategy. I guess at this point he's like, I'll just stay in the fight. Is the flank gone out? No, he's actually moved those 2 back. And those 2, that Murib Camel Cataphracts and that another unit of Thracian Horsemen, are hiding. Yeah, that's 1 unit eliminate. 80 kills, 40 men left. Pretty decent. Galatian Royal Guard still going in. 362. Over here, we have a closer fight. Oh, the Sabine Spearmen are dead. With 32 kills. Who would have guessed? Maybe. This is actually a really big move for Swaby. Swaby needs to push in hard. There's not enough people. He can exploit gaps. But he is getting shot. So, staying in this formation isn't the work. They have javelins. Okay, another benefit of Spearwomen. They have fucking javelins. Well, that is 6 to 1 on a Desert Levy. That Desert Levy is not going to last for very long. Oh my gosh, that number drop. That Desert Levy's dead. How's that, one Galatian Royal Guard looks to be gone. New one in. Slinger's getting those side shots into this noble swordsman. Side shots. Oh, this is going to be big. Right in, carving up. Already at 25. Dude, to watch the Thracian warrior and the Thracian noble charge is just... When you look at those numbers on that initial charge, it is the most beautiful sight. Because they have 40 kills and they've lost 10 men. They're going to lose a lot more as the combat engages longer. I just want to be back here. Like 8 men lost and 112 kills, because you know, that's how you play this game. We see the chariots. The chariots are rotating. The right. Maybe they notice these other 2 units and they're going to go eliminate them. We're going to have to keep an eye on that. Oh, that's why they came back. These are dead heavy lancers and dead camel cataphracts. The ambushes are in the forest. Yep. The ambushes are in the forest and they know. 59. No, that still is 80. What the hell is this unit? Sorry, what? What are these guys? No, that's more camel cataphracts. Oh my gosh, that's not a good trade. Let's see. See any chariots still hidden? Oh, the Thracian horseman. And the desert chariot general. We see the side chariots. Side chariots are going around to go cut them off. Get in there. Get in there. It's going to get a charge into those Britain slingers. Oh. But hiding in the woods is a heroic noble. If he's just gonna go, nope, 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 and go right into those Khemris. She's gonna hit in the back. I mean, he's gonna die here, but that was he just got nearly 20 kills. Yeah, he's stuck here, and but he has gotten a bunch of kills from that. How's this looking? 208 kills, and he's under 100 men, so not doing as well, but, I mean, 200 kills is still amazing. Interesting strategy, just having the Cartly fire on the side. These Thracians are at 174. Tribal starting to pour in. So I think what Swaby has left now, because I think that's all of his Spearwomen. Pretty sure Swaby just has Berserkers and his Swordmaster, and of course the Khemris as well. But he's all down to 3 of those Khemris, so that one did survive. Nabatea is bringing those Noble Swordsmen in, was mixed with some Axe Warriors. Good move with the Carians, stopping them. There they go running back. That is artillery hits coming in. That is from... It has to be from the Iceni one. Yeah, the Iceni one's moved up. If there are those Berserkers and the Swordmaster. Now, he's got to break through the ranged, which, luckily for them, they brought a lot of slingers, so if they get to the second layer, they might very well have that. Downside is, Egypt has a ton of carrying axemen, so you might not want to go through that side. Chosen's coming in, getting shot. Still doing pretty well. Here's just, Thracian warriors going in, beat up unit. Some tribals. Oh, he's being taken out. Desert Heavy Lancers look like they're moving. How about you guys? Listen, I know they're over there now, so I'm just watching. Those Carians are going to drop really fast. Next unit of Galatians, he's on the third unit. How much ammo do they have to have? I mean, Swaby and Nabatea were firing here. So they might actually have enough to do this, but... There's those we're going in, and there's one behind it. That's gonna be tough. Does Sabine Spearman come back? Yes. You hit them in the back, Sabine Swordsman. Almost at 50. Let's go, Sabine Swordsman. This is literally just becoming one choke point. I would have a few units here and just help in the middle for Pergamon. Just help in the middle with a push from Nabatea, from Swaby. Like, this is just brutal. They've probably cut through most of the Nabatean army at this point with just Galatians. I mean, obviously some of the carrying did much, but let's check over here in the middle. Some Agimas here. Nice shot. Getting right into those Celtic slingers, ripping them apart. Now they can turn their focus, they're going to rotate and start targeting these nobles and Sabaeans, I bet. Yep, there they go. Right into that flank. Oh. Just those kills go up is... That is always pleasing to watch with the Javelin unit, just to watch, like, you getting, like, 10 kills on a volley. Rear charge with the General Cartley. Ooh. I have a very big issue with the generals as a currently, and that's mainly due to just how squishy they are. If you're not careful, you can just lose it. Oh, still nothing. Desert Heavy Lancer. And we have... Oh, hell, I missed it! No! Those cataphracts decimated the chariots. Oh, God. Poor chariots. Well, I'm glad I missed that. That would have made me really sad. I'll be honest with you. This fight's just sticking to stalemate. Same with this one. It is a single choke point with tanky units on tanky units. This one's far more dynamic. Berserkers in, but they're already down to 15 men. But that's still just a carry and axeman gen. Kills aren't coming from that. Those Egyptian singers at 138, 80. This is an interesting play by Riza because he's gone in groups, and I saw what initially over here, where this Nabatean general or Nabatean archer is losing, where he sent like 4 of the spearwomen into one unit, one desert levy, which did not need that much of a response. One unit, hell, even 2 if you want to be a bit faster about it, but they ended up being a waste. This one's finally going down with 222. And this is probably his last healthy one, yeah. Already, this one's at 150 with 76 movement. Carrions aren't necessarily winning, but I mean, if this goes, literally, the flank goes. Oh, hell. Side chariots in there. Actually, was that right? 156 for that carrying axeman, and he won, and he's going in. Recharging. So he's at half strength, that chariot. Thracian's almost dead, but it looks like he's having more trouble killing what is it, the Maribmet camel. Now he's coming back in, killing more. Yeah, look at them drop. Let's see if they can drop any of these Marib. Yep, there goes one. That number is being cut down. Like that cavalry engagement. Original Thracian horseman was a real big win for them, but this one's turned them back into a loss. Because I don't think those camel cataphracts are going to outrun the chariots. He's trying to. 17 tribals left, or Thracian horsemen. To be honest, the Galatian Rogard probably would be dead without the help of the Thracian nobles, but that carrying axeman general is doing well. And here we go. No, he backed off. And Marib got away. And the Thracians do manage to win. We finally win the fight they tried to start earlier. Right now, you gotta get out of there. You gotta get out of there. Oh, that's not good. Yep. There they go. They're dropping. Oh, those poor Druidic nobles. They're gonna fight a Thracian noble. Tribal warriors are winning. Should even out in a second. Yeah, it is. Cavalry. Can't really get that cavalry on that side. He's gotta find a way, probably in like this way. Hit these guys and hit that way. Oh, no, never mind. Or just do that. Ignore my fucking advice. They just went through that gap in the side. 80. I'll reach 100. I feel like I close my eyes and open them and they've jumped like 20 kills. Yeah, that's another 10 kills. This is the issue for the heroic nobles, is the fact that there's an Oathsworn and a tribal warrior in here, along with 2 Sabian troops. Same with the Pergamon, the Gema Spear. Joe's unit and one of the Tidaless's units are dealing with it. Shall not passes. And it's coming back around to ping pong.
We are taking trophies.
Oh. Oh, no. Yeah, see, this is what I was checking for. That gate does not belong to the defenders. That tree gate belongs to Iceni now. Here comes an heroic rider. I wonder what happened to... And there's an ambusher. Trying to sneak capture, but then Tylus comes in and says no. Both of them are there. Okay. That one's done. Well, that one engages. Oh, well. Next Druidic Noble getting screwed over. That's them done. Galatian Nobles and a small unit Galatian Royal Guard. Also close in kills. Singers going in. We got Tribals trying to hold them back. And now the General. No, no, is he gonna get around? No, he's not. He's got caught. Oh, he's getting cut off. Well, and those Thracians have to back off. Because they won that fight and those heroic nobles are gone. The heroic riders are gone with 49 kills. There's still a Sabian Camel Cabinet crap axe. Yeah. Well, it was a wider view of the battle, but we actually can just zoom in because I think all the fighting's going to take place right here now. The last 40 seconds. Let's just sit it onto here and enjoy. Yeah, I didn't see much from Swaby, and I didn't expect to. I saw that those 4 units engage one, I went, and it's over. It's over for them, at least. So that's blobbed, rear shots. I'm sorry, is this unit dead? No, it wasn't, and you were still able to fire. that is it. Costly victory for defenders, Egypt, but also a Pyrrhic victory as well. Uh, well, let's get into army comps, and I'll be seeing you. Let me know what you think of it, because who had the more aneurysm-inducing army, Egypt or Swaby? That's what I want to know about this time around. All right, everyone. Let's finish this off with the battle screen. You'll see some interesting number setups. One of the defenders didn't do much, and one of the attackers tried their best. I think you can guess who is who. But first off, we have Joe on it with the Odrysian Kingdom. Now, his Thracian horseman got 156, Slingers 116. He's got a Thracian noble here with 218. I will say, despite it being 218, remember, he had no chevrons on his nobles, and he ended up with 3 bronze with 218 kills, which is amazing. 207 with the Thracian warrior. And not any crazy kills for anything else because, well, he only lost 1,000 men and killed 910. So he had quite a bit left. On top of that, we have Shall Not Pass for Tylus. He got 195 on his Celtic Singer. Osworn is still very healthy. 120 on that Celtic Singer as well. 146 on one of his 2 Celtic Warriors. Hey, 73 on that levy. That's nice. 97, almost at 100 right there for Thracians. But this one did. Haha, 111. Getting kills for cheap units is amazing. Tribals, 173, 221, 167, 418. That is insane. We also have Saba here. General didn't do much, but 238 on the Desert Lancers. That's why I love him, to be honest. 97 kills and ending up with... Okay, that's a lot of chevrons he got. Sabine Archers, 191, 128, 157, 189. I think that's the unit, by the way, that killed the chariots. For the Sabine Archers. Sorry for going back. Noble Swords, 1 with 108. 73 on that Sabine Swords. They could get a lot better. Because we saw him break initially with like 36. Sabine Swords, 236, 255, 107, 290. Those are some crazy kills. I will say this about Saba. Their swordsmen are actually really scary. The issue is they lack a bit of morale, so you just don't want to get them surrounded because they'll break fast. But they can be very scary units. Now, Honoris here, gosh, 245 on his general for carrying axeman. That's insane. Slingers, 114, 194, 153. I'm going to say that middle row for the last. The rest of his carrions, 138, 127. All right, not too bad. Then we have the Galatian Guard, 253, 192, 224, 232, and 370. I mean, this one ruined it for the rest. They could have all got over 200 kills. But he was just 8 off. He was just 8 off. On top of that, we have... No, we have Iceni. I don't know why I was switching off of him. Iceni-wise, 126 on that giant ballista. That's nice. 120 on the chosen swordband. 230, 235 on those heroic nobles. Almost there with that swordband, but 156 with this one. That is amazing. On top of that, merciful here. 106 on Agimas, 176, 130, 223, almost with the pick Peltis. Almost got all 4 over 100, and he was just 1 off with 99. The rest of the Agimas, 136. We got a 134, 114, a 177, and a 231. Only one not making that 100 cut. Galatian Swords, 119, 129. Honestly, not a bad showing for Pergamon, who tends to have a lot of issues on attacking, especially when it revolves around their infantry. Draconis here, 214 on that side chariot. 131, 115, 161. I didn't see where that side chariot went in, but it had to have. That actually hurts. If you do know where it went in and what it did, could you please leave it in the comments, because that would be appreciated for those viewing. Desert Levy, I mean, highest one is 52. Not a surprise. Axe Warriors 112. And Nobles. One got 162, but the rest didn't do well. They're, again, I said, they're not the best units. Then Riza. Riza. Oh, dear Riza. Anything popping out? No, nothing pops out. Highest he's got is the 83 on a Swordmaster. I don't know what happened. He might have... Didn't seem like he DC'd, but I could be wrong. I think it was just a bad army. When I saw 4 of those Spearwomen go in against 1 unit of Desert Levy, I knew it was not going to be good. But that is all for me today. I do hope you enjoy this, whatever this was, wacky battle. But great job from Enora's side. I love the fact that Riza did something different, but I wish it would have worked better. But that is all from me then. I'll be signing off now.